Hello guys, so welcome to KO Tutorials. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have completed the modeling of this forklift truck over here. So now we can start up with the texturing part. So how we are going to texture it over here, if you want to unwrap this forklift truck over here, how we can do over here is like, very first of all, we'll just divide this elements over here. So let's select this. Let's go into the modifier and let's take a Unwrap Uvw. I'll go into this Unwrap Uvw and I'll start unwrapping this area. So whatever area I want to unwrap it, first I'll just select that area from that side over here in this direction, and I'll just go into this quick planner map. I'll just drag it out. So whatever areas I want to unwrap it, I'll just go on selecting this quick planner map, open UV editor. I'll just drag it out. So just go on selecting those areas which you need to unwrap it. So just select those areas. Again, give a quick planner map over here. So let's just drag this down, and this part, quick planner map, again drag this out. So definitely the other parts we don't need to unwrap it, so because that would be in a kind of a different color or texture. So let's just push this up over here. Let's just scale this, so we can just scale it. Let us just put this inside over here. After this, okay, this is also left out, so you can quick planner map, so you can just scale this, put it over here. Alright, so once you're done with this, we can just go into this, go into tools, we can just select this all. So just select this all over here, go into tools, render UV template. I'll increase its size, render it, save it. I'll go into this and I'll make a new folder, texture, UVs, save as in JPG over here. Okay, so I have already saved it. Now what we'll be doing over here is like, first let's again unwrap this area. So whatever areas you want to unwrap it, first we'll unwrap it, then we'll just take that. Just taking this textures over here. So you really want to unwrap it, you can easily unwrap it. So let's again select this, go into Unwrap Uvw, go into the polygons and quick planner map, open UV editor. I'll just drag this out. select the top part, quick planar map, scale it, select this and quick planar map, scale it, so I'm just quickly using this planar mapping over here. So that's the easiest stuff over here. After that, just check out the parts which are left out. We can go into this planar, z-axis, quick planar map. Oops. You can slightly rotate it, scale it. We'll just off this. Quick planar map. So although all the coloring part will be coming over here, so which is left out now. Okay, this part is just left out. So just select this whole thing, quick planar map, scale it, just push this up. So exclude this out, scale this and drag it inside this. Alright. So again, let's go into this tools, render UV template. So I think we have to save this file first. 2048 by 2048. Render UV template. Save as it. Textures, UVs 1, and save it in JPG. So once you are done over here, let's go into the Photoshop. Let's open that. Go into this. Let's open this UVs. Unlock this layer. Let's take a new layer. So I'll go into this and definitely I'll open an image also over here. So that would give me a good idea over here. So we can just take a good image of it. You can take anything. So you can just write your own name also. So you can just take let's take a eyedropper tool. I'll just pick a color over here. I'll go into this and I'll just assign a color and I'll just give a screen mode over here. So let's just give a screen mode over here. If you want to assign a bit of light blackish color, so you can assign a black color also, and you can just slightly reduce its opacity if you require it. So that can be easily done over here. If you want, you can go with that. That can be done. If you want to give any name to that, you can just give a name to that. if it is required. If you don't require it, you can just keep it over here. You can, if you want to give some noise, you can give some noise. You can just go into filter noise, but noise won't look that good over here. So if you want to assign some noise, you can easily assign some noise over here. You can just add some kind of a roughness to it. You can add some texture to it, or you want to paint something. You can just take a new layer and you can just take a brush, reduce its opacity, something like this, and you want to make it much more darker in some areas. You can go with some things. If you want to go with some darker stuff in some areas, you can go with that. I'll just go into this, save as it, into that texture 1. Let's just save it in JPG. Let's go over here, select this, go into the material. Let's take a V-Ray material over here. So go into rendering, render setup, activate the V-Ray over here. So let's take a V-Ray material, diffuse, bitmap, and we can just call this texture over here in this way. So no worries about it, because we are going to change this texture part afterwards. So the texture which we have assigned up over here, we'll be changing it. So once you're done with this part, we'll definitely change that area. Okay, so this is a linked part, that's the reason it's showing you the texture, but definitely if you look at it properly over here into the UV editor, only this part is been textured over here properly. So this only the part. So the rest of the part will be definitely changing it out. We'll convert this to editable poly. If you feel it's perfect, when you can just convert to editable poly if you want. So before that, let's just save as the file. So that would be much better over here. So we can go into this forklift truck, lift, let's just rename it as number 3 over here. Now again select this the same way over here. So let's again go into this, and you already have this. We can take a new layer over here, and already if you have the same color over here, so you can just lock this. So just duplicate it. So you can just take it over here on top of it as a screen mode. Whatever way you want, you can just take that. And into this, if you want to write something like this is your back part, right? So if you go into the UV editor, let's see which was a back part over here. Okay, this is your back part. Okay, so in this also, this is your back part. And if you feel to write something over here, you can go and write something. So before that, again I'll take a new layer over here, and I'll slightly reduce its opacity, zoom this, take a new layer, take a text. If you want to write something, like we can just write something, a text over here, you can just write a text. So I'll just set the distance as 0 over here, and if you want something like this, alright, you can write something over here. I'm going to place it at the bottom of it, again of the main layer. We can just file, save as this, again go into this, texture to JPG, save it. So let's again go into this material, take a new V-Ray material, bitmap, and just assign it. Okay, perfect. So as you can see, you've got the texture over here. You can just end isolate this stuff. So whatever textures you want to put up, you can easily put up those textures over here. Definitely will be changing this because I'll be just converting this to editable poly now. So inverse this. So inversing this will definitely, first we'll just give another texture over here. So we'll just assign a different V-Ray material for this. So this will be look like this. So guys, if you have any doubts, please write it in the comment section over here. So if you want this to be smoothened up, you can just go into this and just give a mesh smooth, but we need to give more loops over here. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the next tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.